Hello. Happy, what day are we? We're on Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I just have a little bit of time and I thought I would jump on and do a live because I haven't been able to do that for a while. So I am going to just get started, and my thing is acting weird, but okay. So I am going to do my makeup with my cream foundation, and this video is kind of going to be more directed towards beginners. Like, this is how you are going to apply your makeup based off of how I color match you. And then, yeah. So typically, first of all, I am using an amazing product called Saint, and I am an artist with them. So if you have any questions throughout this video, let me know. I can give you a color match, and my phone is just it's like lopsided. So yeah, everything that I'm going to be using is going to be in this one compact. So I have like my foundations, concealers, bronzers, contours on that layer, and then my blushes and my illuminators down here. And then on this section, I have eyeshadows, my setting powder, the whole thing. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm going to find my brush. And I color match basically based off of what it is that you need and what is going to fit your needs and your face, and how much time you have in the morning to get ready, like all of these things. So sometimes I match somebody and just give them one brush. So you can do your whole face with one brush. It just becomes sometimes a little bit tricky to get like your contour in your under eyes, but you can always just pinch your brush that way. But I'm not going to do that because I have other brushes, so I'm going to go in with other brushes today. And I'm going to just get started right away. Our contour and our foundation is going to be placed exactly where it needs to go, so that eliminates layers. So I am going to go in with my contour brush, and I'm just going to place my contour right where it goes, right on my cheekbone, just like that. Our contour has coverage, so you don't need to put your foundation everywhere that your contour goes, which gives you that one layered makeup, which is amazing. Okay, and then I do contour here. It's basically like 3 or 4 lines. You can even bring it down a little bit to just kind of help the jaw line a little bit, you know? Okay, so the contour is 4 lines, sorry. It's the cheekbones, the jaw, and then from temple to temple, just like this. Okay? I'm not really focusing on blending it because it all blends together at the end. Okay, so when you get color matched, I send you a picture of your face and where each color is going to go. And so I'm going to kind of just like talk about that. So this is where your contour is going to go on these areas. Okay, now I'm going to switch into my foundation. And I typically color match you 2 foundations. I have one color that is your color corrector, which is placed on your red areas. So any place that has redness, a little bit more depth, you can see that this is much lighter than it is here. So if I use this color right here, my redness is not going to get covered like it should. So I'm going to use a different color for my red area. So this is my color correcting shade, okay? And I'm just going to place it on, and I will blend everything out in a minute. Okay, so my color correcting shade goes on my chin, on my cheeks, and then around my nose. just right around here. So what will happen is if you don't get your color correcting shade exactly where it needs to go, you are gonna have an extra problem. So if I put this color correcting shade on my white skin, it looks pretty orange, right? But it's on here, it's not as warm, okay? So I'm gonna wipe this off. So you wanna make sure that your color correcting shade is just where that redness is, because anywhere on the outside, it actually ends up creating another problem, which is it's gonna be too warm on my actual skin tone. Okay, sometimes I will put a little bit in here just because I have a little bit of darkness, but I'm gonna lighten it up in a minute with my other shade. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my other brush, and this is gonna be my main shade, okay? So this is like my other foundation color that I would color match you with, and I'm just gonna place that everywhere else that isn't already covered. So I'm not going to touch my contour area, and I'm not going to touch my cheeks or around my nose. I'm not even going to do it on my chin. Just trust the process, it will blend. Okay, so this is where this brush gets a little tricky, so I can pinch it and just kind of get in that inner area. You can also use your fingers if you are like on a budget and you don't want to get 2 brushes. It is doable with 1 brush. Obviously 2 brushes makes it easier, but I think the goal with this makeup is simple and practical. So I don't want to create this situation of you doing your makeup to be more complicated than it already may feel. I have found that over the 3 years I've done this, I think most people are in the beginner phase of makeup, and that just sometimes is what happens. So making it more complicated ends up making us feel like we can't even do makeup at all. But this is actually super simple. So literally you have your lines, your color correcting shade, and then my other shade everywhere else, okay? So it's not blended out, right? I'm gonna just dip my brush in a little bit of makeup, and then I'm gonna just start bouncing this brush on my face and like blending it out. I don't do a lot of swiping because once you start swiping, I find that it sometimes picks up the product. So I'm just really bouncing that brush on my face just like that. I haven't touched my contour yet, but I do blend the 2 colors, my lighter shade of foundation and my darker shade. I just start blending together because I find that that helps create a more seamless look when you have 2 colors. And the thing is you don't have to do 2 colors, but you're gonna end up using way more color with your lighter color on your redness than you need to. And most likely your makeup is not gonna last because the depth of your redness shows through the foundation shade. So, okay. So now I'm going to go into my contour, and I'm just going to bounce it. And you never want to brush down. You kind of want to like do more of like a bouncing or pushing up. That way we have the illusion of our cheekbones more sculpted out. Okay, making sure that you kind of get it into your hairline so that you don't have any lines of darkness. Just kind of blending that down. And then I'm gonna do my hairline just like this. So this is a different system. And I think that sometimes we think different means bad or not as good as other ones. But honestly, like this makeup is amazing. It has changed and simplified my life so much when it comes to makeup. Don't let this different system scare you because I will be here to help you. The cool thing about this makeup and this company is I'm an artist and it is my job to help you love your makeup. So just know that when you shop with me, you get extra support in that area. So if there's something that you're like, hey, I loved this, but I didn't love this, and I will have a way to help you love it. I'm gonna do some bronzer on my neck I have a darker chin than everywhere else, and so I have to blend, I don't know, like it just ends up working better if I just bronze my neck a little bit. Well, let's be real. I like to be tan, and I don't have a self-tanner on, so no shame in that. And we don't need to have like an orange mask. You know how that used to be a thing? We can just do our contour, and the contour is amazing. It's a darker color, so it looks kind of scary, but it goes on. I'm going to show you how amazing. Okay, so here's my light skin, and you stamp it on, but the more you blend it out, the more it just almost looks like a second translucent layer. Not translucent. Yeah, like almost like see-through. Like you can still see my skin, so it gives this beautiful glow. Cream bronzer. It's good stuff. Okay, now I'm going to go into my nose contour. You don't have to do this step, but I believe that it makes the makeup look it makes your face look better. It actually makes your nose stand out less, in my opinion. So I'm going to use the small end of my contour brush, and I just got some on the tip, and I like to press my brush this way so that it's like a little bit pointed, and then I just create a straight line almost on the top of my nose, because what we're going to do here is we're creating two lines next to each other. The closer the lines, the more slim your nose will look. Okay. Just like that. I like to blend that into my eyebrow. Okay, so here's another tip to not make your nose look bigger. You don't want to do your contour all the way down here, because look how much bigger my nose looks. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, you can just fix it. The cream is awesome. I have like that contour there, but I can just get my lighter cream right here, and I just draw my straight line and just kind of clean up my contour. You see how my nose, it's like all of a sudden, it's not even standing out. It just looks like my nose is just, it's not like the focal point. And before, the nose just looks so, when it's so light, it just looks so much bigger than it needs to. I'm gonna make sure that everything is blended, because when I do videos, everything actually isn't blended because the phone, it has gives a little grace period. So I like to make sure, because I do want my makeup to like look good today. Okay. Isn't that so pretty? So that is just simple application, you guys. I'm going to go in with my blush, and I am going to just place it with my fingers, and I'm going to place it, and I'm starting towards the back so that it's the darkest back here, and it lightens up as I go towards the front. Okay, I'm going to put that on my lips. So this is also a cream blush, and our blushes can go for your lips and cheeks. So I'm just using this brush, and I'm just gonna start swirling. And the cream is really cool because it melts, like it heats up with your skin and becomes very easy to blend. And when you don't use too much, it honestly acts as like a second layer of skin. It's really cool. Okay, so there's my blush. I'm gonna grab a little bit of a lighter color here and just kind of pop it right here. It just kind of adds a little cute pinky look here. Okay, I actually didn't do my, so typically if you're trying to do like simple makeup, I don't match you with 3 foundation colors, but if you want that extra pop of brightness, this is the next step. So I'm gonna take my brighter color, and I'm just gonna pop it right in there. Just like that, and then I'm gonna do it here. And this just kind of helps like lift up your face a little bit, You can even do a little here if you want to like sharpen up your contour. And the reason why this makeup actually allows you to do these little light dusting layers of makeup is because it's cream. And cream is, you would think that it's super thick. That's what I thought. I thought that cream makeup was going to be really thick and cakey, but really what it does is if you get that light amount, it literally just like dusts it on. And your skin loves it because I would say most of our skin is dry. And so if you have dryness, your skin is going to soak in the cream and really benefit from that creamy. I mean, it's not creamy to the point of like disgustingness, but it just helps hydrate and make your skin more youthful and glowy. Okay. So now what I need to do is I need to find, there's like, it's so weird. When you start doing certain things, things look weird. So I just need to lip or like line my lips really quick. Just like that. And then I'm actually going to use my sponge and dab my face like this. Thank you so much. Okay, so what I like to do is grab my sponge at the end and dab my under eyes and like around this area and around here, because this picks up any product that I don't need. We don't want extra product because that actually ends up creating creasing, and that's when your face looks a little like, what's the word I'm thinking of? I can't think of the word. But creasing is typically from too much product, okay? Okay, now I have this and this. You can set your cheeks if you want. When I work, I set my face more because I want my makeup to actually stay. Okay, now I'm just dusting it off. I don't let that product, the powder, stay too long because I have dry skin and I don't want, I would love if I didn't have to set my face, but I just know that it doesn't last as long for me, so. All right. Gosh, I feel like I need a little bit more bronzer. I don't know. It's hard because lately I've been changing up things and not doing my face as bronzed, but then I just feel a little bit light. I have pretty fair skin, so. All right, let's do some eyebrows really quick. So again, if you have any questions about anything on this application or about getting color matched, let me know. I would love to give you a color match. It's free and I can set you up a cart. And honestly, these kind of shirts are super annoying because they always show your bra. And that bothers me. Like, how do I get away from that? Do I just move my bra? That's annoying though. Does anybody have a solution for that? Just don't buy the shirt. I don't know, but I really like it. Okay, so it's just like a good simple shirt. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh, color matching is totally free, and I will be your, basically, I'm like your personal makeup girl. Instead of like personal shopper, I'm your personal makeup girl. Who doesn't want that? Like having someone just give you advice and help you and give you tips when you are struggling with something. Okay. I'm going to just do my eyebrows a little bit. I have them, what's the word? Laminated. So they do stay because laminating is basically perming your eyebrows and they stay where you place them or where they get permed. So it's kind of cool. I've loved it. It's time to do it again. I need to tint my eyebrows. It's been about a month, so I feel like they're still They're still laminated, but I just feel like I loved how they looked when they were first done. And I just kind of want to do it again. So, okay, so I am just doing this, and I actually forgot to set my eyelids, so I need to do that. That is one thing with this cream makeup, is you definitely want to set the areas like your eyelids that are gonna crease, because eyelids naturally crease always. So yeah, just making sure that you set those. How many times can I just talk about setting your eyebrows? I mean, setting your eyelids. Okay, so I actually like to set my eyelids with a brush. I just feel like it's good that way. I think, I'm like trying to decide what I want to do, but I only have 10 minutes. I'm going to just do it. I'm going to put on my eyelashes. I haven't done this on a live, so it's really hard for me. I'm a lash artist, and I have a very hard time doing this because being a lash artist is my business, and that's literally how I support my family. But I also think that having the lashes is nice. So I feel like I hold myself back from sharing about it because I don't know. I mean, I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. There are some pros, but there are some cons. I haven't wanted to set up and like get my eyelashes done because it's just an appointment, and I already live my life with appointments every single day. So having appointments really just irritates me. It gives me anxiety. And so what I'm doing right now is just pushing the lashes off so that I can, I don't know how I'm going to do this actually in a video. We'll see, because I might not like actually show everything, just kind of show a little bit, because I need to be able to look in my mirror. I'm going to do this eye first. So you put the glue on. I actually have like a legit video of it, so if you want that, let me know. It's on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is on the link in my bio. Okay. So, I like to start with my inner corner because my eyes are, my eyes are sensitive. That's another thing, like these lashes just kind of bug me. Like they're just not the same as extensions. So I don't know. If you are wanting to save time with an eyelash appointment, this could be a good thing. But if you, I'm such a perfectionist that I have a really hard time doing these because I'm like, these are not perfect like my eyelash extensions should be. Okay, I'm just placing some glue on there. This is just how it goes. You just place your glue. Then you place the lash. Sorry, I'm not in the view of you. First lash on. Again, if you want to watch this in a video, go watch that. I guess I'm not even, I don't know why I'm still doing this live then, if I'm not really showing you, but we're just doing it, and then you can see like the finished product at the end. Lashes do make a big difference though, that's for sure. But I'm trying to get this done in my time that I have left before I work. My eyes are struggling to see good. when you place them, you want to overlap them. It's not crazy, the difference. Uh-oh, is that getting too close to my eyelid? Oh, I got glue on there. Okay. We're almost done with this eye. The problem is it would be nice if I don't do them good enough, then they're not gonna last, and I don't want that to be my problem this week. Okay, I have 2 more to go. When you overlap them about halfway. That helps secure the lashes and just make it better. They last longer, they look better, they look thicker, and they feel better, more seamless. So I place the glue on the rim. I don't know, not every company does it differently. I've just found that this way works for me. If you want to try these lashes and you go watch my video, click the link in my description. Because, isn't that crazy, that difference right there? That lash, I don't know if that's going to stay on, but we'll just have to do it. Anyway, the link in my description has a link and it has a discount code if you want to use these lashes. So you want to go to the link in my bio and yeah, go to the link in my bio and you can, it's really hard to do this and talk, to be honest. Apparently, I'm like pretty good at teaching while I do something, but I think I'm just like trying to hurry. So yeah, go to the link in my bio and you can save 10% off, I believe, on your order if you want to use these lashes. Go to the link to watch the video. I need to make sure I'm explaining this all right. Okay, go to the link to watch my video on YouTube. Click on the description and click on the link in my YouTube video description. Does that make sense? I don't even know. I should have ended this video, but we're so close, and then you can see the finishing touch or the finishing look, and then we'll be done. Actually, I probably shouldn't have put these lashes on right now because I'm doing them too fast and I guarantee they're not going to last me long enough. That's going to be sad, and I also need a drink and I don't want to go downstairs when Indy gets home, but actually maybe she'll be asleep. It's so crazy how like lashes honestly just like waken up my life and just make me feel so much better. Come on, lash, come out. Okay, so now once they're done, I actually let them sit for 20 minutes before I clamp them. I have just found that that works best for me, not to touch them until the glue is like really set. You want to make sure that you're getting a lot of glue on the area that's going to touch the, no, that was too much though, that's going to touch the overlapping part, because that overlapping part actually doesn't have any glue. Oh my gosh. If you could see what was going on. This is a little bit of a struggle today. Last one. And then you can see how they look at the very end. Get out. Okay. So they're stuck on the little plastic piece with a little bit of stickiness, which is honestly the one thing I don't love about the Wink lashes that I use. I don't love the plastic piece that I have to sit here and pick off. I just feel like that wastes my time and that bothers me. But what are you gonna do? That's how they set it up. So if that's the only thing that's annoying, that's not too bad. Okay, oh, really? Really? I don't have time for this? Oh, I have to take off my ring. That was super annoying. Okay. So your lashes start sticking together, and that gets annoying. Okay, that's it. Isn't that crazy, the difference? I'm just wiping this on my towel because I don't really have time to do anything else. Okay. That's my face, all my makeup. Let me know if you guys have any questions. And I gotta go. Thanks for hanging out.